connected to iPhone and Galaxy Tab A2016.
Purchase your tracks today. Purchase your tracks today. Purchase your tracks today. Purchase your tracks today.
Where the fuck am I?
friends with those guys. A couple months. They're really cool. So cool. They're so cute. They're like.
That's the best angle I can get without it being like so much glare on it. It's hard to see the true colors. You'll never see the true colors unless you see the painting in real life, bro. That's the only way you'll see the true colors on this shit. But I need this light on when I'm painting, so I can make sure I see every little detail and everything. So I set up the extra light, but that extra light makes it hard on the camera because there's so much light shining down that you can even see, like when I put my hand too in close, like if I block just a little bit of light, how much it changes. And then when I turn the light off, there's still this bright ass light from the TV that's actually bouncing. You see the light bouncing off of here, so that stops you from seeing a true color. Like, it's so hard. And I just don't have the right angle. But hopefully, if I get a new studio, I'll set it up different and put the TV in a different spot. I just need more room. Or maybe even if see, essentially I would want a bigger monitor that would be behind or somewhere like behind, so I can look at the picture and read the monitor right beside it, and then that way the light isn't bouncing onto the canvas, it'll be bouncing the same direction. But I don't know, my little studio's so small. I ain't complaining though. Most people ain't got this much room, you know what I'm saying? But just trying to get those softer hairs. They call them the baby hairs. Get them little baby hairs in there. And just try to shape out her forehead a little bit with just by using her hairline. So I'm I could do yeah.
Take a gander at this KFC Crispy Kernel Sandwich $5 fill-up. This KFC meal comes with wedges, cookie, and a...
It comes with wedges, a cookie.
Purchase your tracks today.
dun, dun.
Purchase your tracks today.
Oh yeah, I just keep trying to push it. You know? I sit here and I'll bitch and I'll complain about the technical aspects of some of these pieces, but if I just take my time and work my way through it, and it's like, motherfucker, I did that, boy. Your boy just did that, son. I be in this bitch surprising myself sometimes. I ain't gonna lie.
Purchase your tracks today.
Traveling for business doesn't have to feel like work. Get 5 times points on flights and prepaid hotels. And get access to more than 1,100 lounges worldwide. The Business Platinum card from American Express.
Oh my god, did I just sit through that whole shit?
Purchase your tracks today.
I dream about this shit, bro. no matter what I'm doing, I be thinking I should be painting. I be eating dinner like, damn. When I'm gonna work on that paint, what part of that paint I'm gonna work on? I be in some pussy like, ooh, damn. I wonder what piece of that paint I'm gonna work on next. Like, I'm always thinking about paint. You know? Oh, especially when I'm playing video games, bro, boozy. But when I be playing video games, it really gets me now, and like that's my crack though. I can't pull myself away sometimes, and I be playing video games. I be having fun playing video games too. But in the back of my mind, I be thinking like, nigga, you know you should be painting, right? If you can sit here and play video games for 2 hours, that 2 hours you could have been in the studio. But then I don't know. I don't ever want my art to feel like it's a job. You know what I'm saying? I have fun doing this shit, and when I just feel like taking a break from it, I just take a break. My breaks don't be long, but I take a break from it. But lately, I have been trying to go extra hard in this bitch, because I got a show coming up. I actually got a couple shows coming up. I got 2 shows before the end of the year. One show I'm gonna be a featured artist, and they asked me for 4 pieces. And that's for first Friday next month. And then first Friday for December, there's a member show coming up. I can put at least 3 pieces in there. And then May. But that's a long time off when I think about it. May of next year, I'm gonna have a solo show. Me and the gallery already talked about that shit, so got that shit set up for May next year. But then I don't know. The first time I had a solo show, well, this is actually not a solo show. It's gonna be me and one other guy showing. But he's a New York artist. He's an older gentleman from New York. He's been in the game for a long time. You know what I'm saying? And so he's like gracing the gallery with his presence. But so we're gonna share the downstairs wall space. And his pieces are really big. Like, he's a New York dude. You know, these cats do pieces that are like 10 feet by 12 feet or some shit. 9 feet by 6 feet. So he has some huge pieces. But I think even with just half of the wall space, and I got until May, like literally right now, I'll probably have a painting in there that I haven't even thought about yet. I got a couple of months to get prepared for that shit, but I do got some hot shit in here that I wouldn't mind all being seen at the same time. But then at the same time, I'm thinking like, damn, by the time May gets here, I'll have like a bunch of hot new shit that I would probably want to be seen. So I just got to figure out how to space this stuff out so that nothing gets old to the public, so that, you know, people aren't seeing my shit out in the galleries, you know, in different galleries and seeing the same stuff. That's the tricky part, and that's why I stay in this bitch working so much, yo, because some artists don't have large bodies of work, and you go to one gallery and they're showing that, and you'll see like some of their pieces, and if they show at another gallery, you'll see like the same pieces. It's like, ain't got no new shit. But me, my shit always new. Always. That's why motherfuckers love my shit, because I'm always bringing like new images. They ain't give me that shit, bro. I was talking about that shit earlier. Motherfuckers shot me down for the job. Said my criminal history was too extensive. Even though my FBI background check clearly states that I am not prohibited from working around children in a child care capacity. Yes, Travis Prince has a record, but he's not a danger to children. He's good to go. He's good. He's able to work around kids, no problem. That's what the FBI said. But the facility itself looked at my record and said, "Oh, well, you have so much stuff on here. There's a lot of stuff on here, Travis." I'm like, dude, I have 3 things on my record, and they're all misdemeanors. I'm not a felon. I'm not a felon. I'm not a violent criminal. It's just a bunch of misdemeanors, and one of them is from 1998, and the other 2 are both older than 10 years. It's like shit from 10 years ago. And it's like, come on, and they would not give me that job, yo. But I'm not a motherfucker. Nah, don't be sorry. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? That shit just lets me know that my criminal record will, even though it's a few misdemeanor charges, it still will hinder me. And once again, I would love to teach the children art and life lessons like that, because you can squeeze life lessons in like that. Things that you do now will affect you forever. You know what I'm saying? Bad decisions and poor choices will affect you for the rest of your fucking life. Even if you don't think it's that bad, it may stop you from having certain opportunities open up towards you. So always think about your current actions, because every action has an equal and opposite reaction. You know what I'm saying? I'm living proof of that shit. Once again, I've never done, like, I've never been to prison and done like months and months behind bars. Like, I'm not that dude. I'm not even built for that shit. I'm not a criminal. But you know, my few run-ins with the law, and you know, being from the South and the complexion that I am, you know, the system works out certain ways for different people, and it didn't work out in my favor, where, you know, small little misdemeanors are staying on my record from 1998. I was a juvie. How is that still on my fucking record from 1998? You know what I'm saying? Some shit from 2005. Like, get the fuck out of here. But oh well. That's all it is, bro. I just know I gotta tread carefully when it comes to being in a more professional position, especially in like a teaching capacity. Yeah, that's the same thing with me. I tried to go to the fucking army, bro. I had like a fucking a 91 or some shit like that. And then like, for real, even if you score in the 90s, motherfuckers think you're a fucking genius. And they told me like, you'll never see combat. He's like, what, dude? You, and because in my group it was 60s, 70s. There was a few 80s. One guy, I think I had like a 91. Dude had a 94, and I think like a 96 was the highest out of the group. And it's like you can be intelligence, engineer, you can be anything. Cause I just wanted to get my fucking degree. I dropped out of high school. I was 19, signed up for the army. So I went through the whole recruit. All I had to do was be sworn in. I was living in Philadelphia. My recruiter was like, yo, in 2 weeks, we going to go down to Jersey. We going to get you sworn in. Bada, bada, bada. I'm like, all right, good. Free education. And then 9/11 happened. And I never answered the fucking phone call from my recruiter ever again. Like, I saw that shit that morning on the news. Like, we saw it live, because I'm always up early. That fucking second plane hit the tower. We seen that shit live on TV. And that was my first fucking thought. Like, shit, nigga, we going to war. And I'm not cool with that. I'm not fighting for this fucking country. I just wanted a free ride. I wanted a free education. And I wasn't even prepared for that. I was like, I won't see combat my ass. Motherfucker gonna stick my black ass right over there in the fucking desert on some dumb shit. And I was like, I was not with it, bro. I was not with it. See, that's even, like, I don't even have drug charges. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never been caught with nothing. You know what I'm saying? I got like bullshit ass charges, yo. But that's the thing, though. It's like, if I got my record expunged, I'm still the same person. I still put myself in those same situations where I have a criminal record. But if I would have got it, erased from my record and then applied for the job, then what? You would have hired me? Right? Because of my credentials. Still the same fucking person. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand. Like, once again, I keep bringing up this book right here. This book is Michelle Alexander's The New Jim Crow, Mass Incarceration in the Age of Colorblindness. And she says, like, even after a criminal has paid for his crimes, whether it be going to jail or whatever fines or whatever sentence he has to conduct himself to, when the criminal pays for and goes through his punishment, he still has this stigma placed over his head, which makes it hard for him to operate and function in regular society. It just is. It's like you're still you're still looked at as, a lower class citizen because you have this record over your head, even though, once again, the justice system is skewed and biased. And some people get charged with harsher sentences for similar crimes, yo. Man, that's crazy. If she was on a plane doing 9/11, ooh, I couldn't even imagine that shit. Ooh. Yeah, we just found out that some planes flew into some buildings. What? I remember a couple months ago, that was last year in Hawaii, they had like a bomb scare. They was like, oh, somebody shooting missiles at Hawaii. And everybody was evacuating the shit. That it was like, oh, no, it's a false alarm. It's like, yo, I got a homie who lives in Hawaii. She was like, nigga, yo, the whole fucking island's going crazy. I said, I can imagine y'all on the island and they talk about missiles coming at y'all. I was like, oh, hell no. Hell no. I can't even imagine that shit. I ain't got no juice. I gotta go get some juice. I need something to drink. Yeah, I don't know, man. I thought about doing that army. Like I said, I was all the way there. I was all the way there. I contemplated that whole shit. Like, yo, if I can just get in here, do my 4 years, squeeze some school in that shit, man, come out with like some kind of military degree, I'd be good. 9/11, yo, fuck me all the way up. Yo, that shit fucked me up. Damn, I thought I was gonna be good, bro. Hey, shit was so good right there, yo. Nah, the fucking international bankers Motherfucker say it was too good for too long. Let's start some more wars.
My daughter Emily was only 22 when she overdosed and died. Emily left behind a 9-month-old baby. I'm grateful for the work Senator Bob Casey is doing. He teamed up with Republicans to pass a bill that will help grandparents get the support they need.
Oh yeah, the kids are gonna be. I don't know, man. I just want to know who they got to fill that position. Like, it's all good.
My daughter Emily was only 22 when she overdosed and died. Emily left behind a 9-month-old baby girl. I'm grateful for the work Senator Bob
Oh my
Casey is
God.
Urban Nerd Beast. Urban Nerd Beast. Turbo Nerd Beats.
Tom Wolfe created a one-stop shop for small businesses to cut through red tape. Turbo Nerd Beats. Turbo Nerd Beats.
Yeah, that just happened.
Johnny, so what really was the deciding factor for you to run for Congress?
Mom, I want to fight for you and the people of Northeast Pennsylvania.
Get the fuck out of here. You want to fight for me too? Me too. Hell, me too.
Urban Nerd Beats. Urban Nerd Beats. Urban Nerd Beats.
Get the most out of your adventures in a Toyota SUV built to stop.
Urban Nerd Beats.
Purchase your tracks today.
rotated, hand dipped, hand cut. These are the marks of the maker.
Oh my God. That's crazy. 6 days a week.
I would love something delicious.
Rich in protein.
With reduced sugar. Something for you. Buy a Total Split Cup has everything you want, nothing you don't. Buy a Total Split.
Still be killing this boy. Take a break. When I come next time I work on this piece, I'm still working on her skin. So her face, her neck, and her right arm that you can see right there has 3 layers of paint. So next time I'm gonna work on this shoulder and start bringing his arm down to her hands and start applying another layer of paint to get those highlights, so to start popping out more like that. After I do the highlights on her skin, I'll work on her clothes. Her pants has a pattern on it, so I got to get all the little more details to the pattern in her pants. And after I work on her, for the most part, I'll work on the bricks and lighten up the bricks again and make them pop some more. Work on this shop window a little bit. Get detailing on those boxes in the windows. And then I'll come back and start adding all the letters to the books, putting all the titles on this cover, and putting the letters going along the sides of the books, and the lettering on the cover of this book and along the side of the book here. That's gonna be the hard part, just writing all the letters out. I fuck that shit up every time, like 3 or 4 times every time. It's like H, I wrote the H too big, wipe it off. H, okay, I got it. R, fuck, I fucked up the R, wipe it off. And then you get a whole word finally written out, and then this cricket is like, fuck you letters. Shit almost look like somebody sitting in here with me, don't it? Like, yo, who the fuck is that chick behind you? That's nobody. It's a painting. Well, it's a painting of somebody. I always do. That shit don't always help. Trust me, bro. I do. I get my pencil when that shit get good and dry. I'll get a pencil and I'll write the letters on there with the pencil first. That shit don't help. That shit don't help, bro. Fuck. I'm about to go play some video games for about an hour and then take my ass to bed. Yeah, Chris, that shit don't help, man. You can pencil that shit in nice and neat as you want. As soon as that brush hit that canvas, just too much pressure or just a half a stroke too much, and that shit is, you done fucked it up. That shit don't help. I'm about to hit this bong one time. I got a lot of shows coming up, man. I need to really stay my ass in the studio every day from now until motherfucking April. Yeah, I got a show coming up on first Friday November, a show coming up first Friday December. I got a solo show coming up in May, and then there's a chance I may be in a Harlem gallery. There's no real set date on that yet. Just me and the gallery owner have been talking. So sometime next year there's a chance I may be in Harlem. And then there's another gallery, the Lettieri Gallery. I'm supposed to show there. I was supposed to show there this month, but an unforeseen event came up where I couldn't actually show. And so hopefully in the next few months, or early in the first quarter of next year, maybe I can show at the Lettieri Gallery. But I have like tons of slots open, and I mean, I have a lot of work, but I'm about to be stretched thin for a minute, Yeah. I'm about to be stretched thin for a minute. So I gotta keep pushing and keep going as much as I can, because there's gonna be a lot of, like, for the next few months, everybody's gonna want me to show some art somewhere, And I don't wanna keep showing the same pieces. Like, oh, I saw that 2 months ago at the other gallery. No, you didn't. It's new. That shit is wet off the press. A1. A1. So, I'm getting people prepared for two things. You already know, dog. I ain't sweating this shit. I just know what I got to do, and that's pump out this art. But once again, bro, I got shit lined up, ready to be painted. This done. This piece right here, this is the last one I did. This shit ain't even left the house yet. This shit right here might not leave the house until next year. I ain't lying. This shit might not leave the house until next year. That shit ain't even going outside. But I already got I got 4 more canvases. I already started these right here. This is gonna be a little mini series, a little skull series. Ooh, the smoking skull. Shit look like Ghost Rider. Oh nah, I ain't had a commission in a minute. Last commission I did been gone. That's another one. The goddamn skull, smoking skull. But these just underpaintings, so I gotta hurry up and rush through these shits. And here's another one that started. So I already got 3 of these started. Like I said, and that shit's still kind of wet. I'm just waiting to get to these pieces, you know what I'm saying? But after I finish this piece, I'm gonna start on these 3. got one right here. This shit ain't even got no paint on it yet. Well, that is paint. It just got the toner paint on it. But that's one that I ain't even really started yet. And then I'm doing like some simple paintings for some other little projects I got coming up. Here's one little painting I did, like a little quick painting I did for a little project. I don't know, this might be a giveaway. I could give this away as a gift. It's a nice little sunset at the beach. A big ass wave coming, cresting over and breaking and shit. Here's another little painting I started. It goes this way. This is gonna be dope when it's done. So yeah, be on the lookout for this piece. And another little painting I started. So yeah, so be on the lookout for this piece as well. And this is gonna be a little, just like some little simple shit, you know. I know that's right, bro. Gotta keep it moving, man. That's the sunlight. My man ain't ashy. That's how that sun just twinkie off his ass, yo. He's so dark, yo. That's not gray hairs in his beard. That's just the sunlight just beaming down on him. You know, just like if you look at anything dark, you can almost see like dark and shiny. You can see a reflection in it. That's all a mirror is. A mirror is just a piece of glass with a black sticker on the back of it. You know what I'm saying? That blackness, that real dark black, that shit reflect the light, make that shit look shiny. That shit look ashy. That's just how dark his skin is right there. That shit reflecting that sunlight. Him and the sun got a good relationship. You know what I'm saying? He can stay outside all day. That shit ain't gonna hurt him at all. Black melanin. Black melanin. Nobody will ever really see what it says. The words are so tattered and worn away and rubbed off. Like you can barely make it out. But if you remember it from the old days when this sign was freshly painted and brand new, you would remember that it said black melanin. For real this time. Let me shut this shit off. I'm about to let me go downstairs and play the game for a minute. I went back to playing this old shooter game. It's called I forgot what it's called. It's an army game. It's a US Army game. I don't know why I keep forgetting what the fucking name of this game is. Anyway, I'll probably stream it for a minute. If you guys are fucking bored and still just want to sit around and talk some shit, I'm gonna go downstairs and, like I said, probably game for like an hour or so before I go to bed. Alright, peace.